Yeah, Sandland, the land of scent. Welcome to my pasta cooking and storytelling, okay? And today it's gonna be all about a story that happened to me back in March 2007 when I was 34, 35 years old. Um, uh, First of all, I'm in a bad place today because look, nothing left of my unicorns. Look at this. This is so sad. It's very sad. Luckily, I have a bottle of wine still to go with the pasta. Okay. So 2007 March. At the time, I was in sort of a bad place because I had a difficult part in my a difficult time in my relationship at the time, and work was kind of tough as well. So I decided, I was living in Dublin, Ireland, so I decided to, I need some sun and relaxation. So I decided to go to Dubai. I've been there before, back in 2000 actually. So I went there on my own. Okay, nobody believed me that I'm going on my own. I went totally on my own, and it was a great hotel there. It's the Jebel Ali Golf Resort, which is outside the city of Dubai, basically, right on the beach. It's not the newest establishment, or wasn't the newest establishment at the time, but it was like, it's 5 stars. It's nice, good service. I checked it out. It wasn't too expensive, so I went there. March, best weather, around 30 degrees. Okay, and I was just hanging out there on the beach. It had a great bar at the beach, which served fantastic cocktails and food as well. So I had what I did was I can't get the fucking pasta out of this thing. I have to make sure that it's al dente, It's not al dente. Cut. It's al dente. I gotta stop it. It's very important for the pasta to be al dente, otherwise it's all screwed, right? Which one is it? This one, yeah. Okay, so yeah, during the day I had a good time at the beach, body surfing and that, drinking, eating chicken satay. And then when the sun came really hitting down, I went up, had a nice rest, came back and started again in the afternoon. It's nice. So one day, there's actually two great stories in Dubai. So this is part one, okay? Part one is that I'm laying on the beach and a guy approaches me from hotel staff and says, well, we have a football game starting soon. We've got some guests, some guys, and it's bare feet, playing on the sand and with little goals, and it's a small pitch. Do you want to join us? I said, yeah, it's a great idea. Wow, this, when does it start? So okay, 4 o'clock I think, or 5 something in the afternoon. So I went there, having a good few cocktails in me as well, and the sun as well. I was just having a very, very good time, very relaxed time, right? So I arrived there. It was in front of the hotel. This pitch, they built it there. Nice sand, soft sand, 2 goals and a small pitch, right? And I see a couple of guys standing around. A couple of guys that were obviously already kind of warming up, doing what you do. They had the ball, most importantly, and so they, I thought that these are the guys to approach in order to get somehow to introduce myself and then get involved into the warm up with the ball, because that seemed to be the only ball available there. So I went there, and it was about 4 or 5 guys. I could hear their British accent was fairly prominent. So I went there and I said hi. And you know, in the middle of the 3-4 guys was one that stood out. He somehow was, I don't know, he seemed to be like superior to the others, like somebody who is not the boss, but somehow still he had some different kind of position within that group. So he came out of the group and he approached me and I said, I'm here for, you know, the game that we're gonna play. And he said, yeah, it's great. And so I said, I introduced myself. I'm Chris. Okay, you know, putting my hand forward for a handshake. And he says, I'm Rob. Hi, I'm Rob. And as I look at him, obviously we all were only wearing the bathing trunks, so he was you know, bare chested and all that, so I could see his upper body with his tattoos and that. And as he extended his hand, we shook hands, and he said, Rob, I'm Rob. I looked him in the eye, and he looked like exactly like Robbie Williams. Okay, he was like exactly like Robbie Williams. You know, the tattoos, the upper body. I knew the upper body structure from Rock DJ. I remember that song, and the tattoos obviously, and the hair and the color of his eyes. I never forget the look that he had. He looked exactly, everything matched. He looked like Robbie Williams, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to. As soon as he said, hi, I'm Rob, I said, yeah. I thought to myself, I didn't say it. I thought to myself, yeah, Rob, of course, yeah. But it was just, I didn't want to push it. Didn't want to push it because these guys, you know, in the end we were going to play football, okay? And I didn't know if we are going to be on the same team and in the opposite team, so I didn't want to go like, oh, you're Robbie Williams? Yeah, like, or you look like Robbie Williams or anything like this, because that would have sort of downgraded me, like it's saying that, oh, I'm a fanboy. Okay, no, I want it to be an equal part, because I know we're going to play competitive football. At least this is how these guys look like. So I didn't say anything, and we just kept warming in, and you know, I scored a few goals, and Rob referred to me. Look at the Hungarian, because I think I mentioned to him that I remember him saying, look at the Hungarian, that I'm from Budapest. So we had some sort of conversation, but I was still under the shock of him saying Rob and looking like Robbie Williams. So then we played football, and he played tremendously. He was by far the best on the pitch. Okay, so much so that after a while, I just went back to be the goalie. Okay, I didn't want to push it forward or further, but I gave him one pass. I remember I gave him one pass from which he scored a goal. Actually, he was scoring a couple, good few. I didn't. So Harry, retracted myself into the goalie position. I was goalie before, so that was familiar to me, and we played. And later on, I've seen him once more with a kind of turquoise Hawaiian type of shirt, walking in the hotel lobby toward the Plantation Bar, which was a nice internal bar, or still is, I'm not sure, at the Jebel Ali Hotel, and then we said hi to each other, and that was the last time I've seen him. I know that Robbie Williams was around the time in Dublin, in Dubai, in around 2006, 2007, because I was trying to find out. But I just don't know if it was him. If it wasn't, okay, let's put it this way: if it wasn't him, then he should have gotten immediately a contract for a lookalike, or double, right? Because he looked exactly like Robbie Williams. But I will never know. But it was suspicious because all the other guys seemed like, not on the same level as him. He had a great aura about him. He had the looks, he had the tattoos, and he said, "Hi, I'm Rob." And the voice, and what stuck was the eyes and the voice as well, and this whole, and he was very secure, and the way he played football. I mean, we know that Robbie Williams is a great, not professional, but sort of amateur football enthusiast, and he plays as well fairly well. So, guys, I never know if I actually played, not only met Robbie Williams, but played football with him or not in the middle of March 2007. This must have been the 12th, 13th or 14th of March 2007 at the Jebel Ali Golf Resort in Dubai. We'll never know. So that was a story, storytelling, Sandland storytelling, and pasta cooking. But I gotta drain the next pasta. This is for my son. I'm having tagliatelle. He has penne. He likes penne. I still gotta make or at least heat up the shugo, the ragu. Okay, so. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you don't, go away. Thanks. Thanks. Don't be offended. Just take it easy, Jimmy. Take it easy, folks.